All right, we are back. We took a little break. Okay, we can see that the 15 minutes MACD kicked in again after that drop from the lower high. It went back again and pushed back again during the break time. So the stop loss, we raised it because we don't want to take risk because it wasn't good uh, market behavior. As you remember, we followed that warning and it was all negative at this stage. Now this is switched back into positive, and we are going for double top, it looks like. He made a lower high, which is good. So now we think about to join the trade because it seems like the top is the target. They have taken these sellers away. Remember when we mentioned some sellers are here? These has been taken away. And now it seems like it's gonna go into the top. Now let's see the target. We've mentioned earlier this is the risk that we should consider for the sellers, and this is the top. That's the top. So if it makes new high, we should be careful. Okay, is this the top of the new high? Today did he make a new high? Let's check. Yeah, it was a new high. So we're going into unknown. Now maybe some will ask, when you are placing a trade and you change the position, you are making it very close to the price action. That's risky. Well, the reason is I know the market is very slow, and if the price action hit my order very fast, while I didn't change the size yet, well, that's a good sign. Means I'll get a couple of ticks scalp move, and then I will make some profit and keep one at the end. So if it hit my 6 positions order strongly, I'm happy with that. It will give me some scalp. Now let's wait to see if there is any setup. This is good for one. Any diversion? No, it's a new high. It's genuine. It's no diversion on 5. Genuine. It's no diversion on 15. And also genuine, no diversion on 3. So this is good. If this gonna open, we put one here and another one here. We are willing to target a little scalp to the top. How many until the risk? To 36, 37, 38, 39. Okay, $2, not bad. Quick scalp on the 15 seconds. Remember, this is a 15 seconds trade based on the 15 minutes move. We have so much solid and we didn't see any lower high. We didn't see any flip of the MACD. Still positive. We still see that. Okay, it could pull back here, which is fine. I'm gonna average down into the 21 moving average. Weighted moving average. This is 50 EMA. This is 21 weighted moving average. Anything above 50 moving average on 1 minute is considered bullish. We have now bear divergence. But here we had bullish diversion and made a new high, so these cancelled. Now this is a new one forming. Is it gonna be cancelled or not? We don't know, because with 3 minutes is strong and it's confirming a new high. Any pullback is a good pullback. If this is gonna pass, I'm gonna make it 4. Because at least it goes there and then we scalp some. Stop losses will be 7. Okay, we have some selling pressure here. That's a good one. Let's see how it behaves. If it's crossing up, then they will take all that selling. Here's strong, sold. Some diversion we have. Boom. All right, we are in. will take like sell limit 4 3 because we expect some bounces later. This is bouncing back from the 21. It's a sign of a strong buy. If anything goes here again, I'll buy. But 6 is too much. Let's just make it 1. All right. Let's do this 5. For $1 scalp, we take this. Since this is not turning and this is going up, this is good. But we need to confirm it's the RSI with MFI that it goes higher high. If it doesn't go higher, that means we expect a divergence, strong divergence. Now so far we have buy divergence on the 1 minute, which is good, forming higher high, higher low. But look at this, lower low, lower high, lower low. It didn't go down, and then boom, higher high, higher low. This is where it changed everything, and then it went up. So it was difficult. It was forming down, lower low, lower high, lower low again. It's very risky. So our stop loss previously, it would be good if we dragged it there, but it would risk more of the trade, and the trade quality wasn't good because behaviors of the market changed, and you cannot guarantee. You cannot just keep hoping, say, I wish if I didn't do this or I didn't do that. You have no idea. You just do your decisions based on what you see. You cannot hope that it will return, or you cannot hope that if I drag it, it will not break the stop loss. No, you do your rules. This is our place where we should have exited earlier. We made it within our range because the trade quality wasn't good, so that's why we exited. Now when the market behavior changed, it changed again after our calculation, not before. So it's nothing to be blamed here. Market behavior changed after our decision. So decision was right to exit. Okay, now this is pulling back. It's a good opportunity. Let's hope it comes here. I consider this one is a good place to buy. Let's look at the 1 hour, inside of the 1 hour. This is the forming of the 1 hour going all the way up to the top. It made a pullback and then up there. Okay, now this is forming a new session. If this is going down all the way here, this is a good area to buy at the moment. It's not bad. But if anything goes here, that's brilliant. So let's put a mark. Anything touches this area is brilliant. Remember, this is changeable. It keeps go up. So we need to remind ourselves to keep trace. We need to buy within this blue line. That's a perfect place to buy, since we have very strong bullish trend. I believe earlier we reached 149 or maybe 200. Let's hope we make it this time. At least like up to 100, 140. It will be great. I'll stick to this zone. If we look at the 15 minutes, this zone represent okay, that's a good one. This zone represent the end of it. It represent a new high. That's brilliant. Okay. Good job. We had a good trade. Very good trade. So that's it. That's the one. This is the end of it. But this is the risk. You see, it's good we bought it. We took some, because now it's refilling. It's possible to refill. If we get anything here, we're gonna refill. See, it's good always to be with the trend and with the institutes. It's like giving you a support. Okay, now here is another sell. And here another cell, and the third one to be trace trailer. Okay, now here is leave it as it is. Okay. So we took the trade because we've seen how strong it was. We've seen the 3-minute MACD didn't turn against us, just like the earlier trade. And we've seen that it's rejecting from the 21. It didn't go below. So we had a good signs. And we see that when it turns down into here with the stochastic, by the way, this stochastic represent 30 seconds MACD. and it's always, he loves to pull back into this area if it's a bullish, and this is a high quality A plus trade. This is my strategy. My best strategy is to get the MACD positive above the 21, reversing into the middle of it, the stochastic, and this is positive, not meeting each other, not changing behavior. Perfect. And that's what exactly happened. Let's check if that happened. Let's look at this. Boom. See? It was here. It didn't meet either. It didn't connect to each other. No. 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 See? So it was alright. It's perfect trade. That's why we increased it into 8 and then we eat some at the top. But remember, this is a selling area of big guys. And I know we didn't reach the high of the day, but remember, this is where the sells have came earlier. If anything goes below this, I'm buying one piece, only one. And this is, you see now it's moving. So anything below the red or below the blue is good, but since he went higher, then we cannot just expect it to come back all the way back, because remember the Fibonacci pullback rule, which you can find in the video. I explain it to you. That's a pullback. It will be somewhere here, so the best is to be close here. That's the best. Okay, so we will put pullback here. Look at this pullback. When he went high, it come back to the middle. Then when he went high from this point and made a new high, went back to the middle. It didn't break this. And if we have looked at this, where the things was against us and we didn't make any new high at that time, okay, and we had like a kind of a low negative pull, so this goes to the half, then this went to the half, and then this is pulled it, so it wasn't, it was high, lower high, and we ignore it because it failed, and then we're gonna just delete it, and then we go back again into the this, and that's exactly, so the stop loss is supposed to be below this. Since this is going high, we can treat it as a new high, but it wasn't, it was lower high. That's why we ignored it, and it was a good setup to go lower, but all of a sudden buyers stepped in. But this tells us that always is good to keep your stop loss behind the lower, but because we had a big positions, we didn't want to lose our lose more, because the quality of the trade was low. That's why we kept it, so it's okay. Now we go back here. Anything below this is good, but it seems like it doesn't want to go. Okay, this is a value area. It's very close to the sellers of the day. Did they step in? No, not yet. If we see a sell volume with yellow, then we should consider to close. So far we don't have anything. Do we have a RS divergence? No, this is a new high confirming all the high. Is it? Okay, let's see on the 3 minutes very quick. This is RSI here, this is RSI here, new high. Yeah, it's a new high. AMA-FI, no, AMA-FI is dropping. It's not confirming, that's not healthy. Look, earlier the lower high was good, strong. Flat back. RSI is confirming new high. Yes, it is. But the MFI is not, so maybe a pullback is coming. We should be careful with that. Go on 1 minute. Yeah, as we thought. Because that is here, this is here, but this is a good opportunity. Wait. Let's see if it's gonna bounce. If it's gonna bounce, it's good. I'll take one here. It's a good pullback. Did it reach the blue? Yes. That's a good discount. Did it reach the area that we were thinking of? Yeah, half. Half is good area. Anything below this is coming. Right at the spot is also acceptable. Diversions. Okay, diversions on bottom. Nope, let's look at here. It's a huge advantage if we get divergence from the other side. So here this, no divergence yet. This not diversion yet. Well, if it was a diversion it would be great. We can increase our size, but we can't now. This is, I think, is good to take some. So if we expect a lower high should be here. If not, then it's cool anyway, it's good. So let's see if it's gonna make a lower high. If it's not gonna make a lower high, yeah, it's very tight. It could not go there as like you remember earlier. Sometimes we don't be lucky, it doesn't come there. So let's give it one shot. Is the 3 turning? Yeah, I mean stochastic is turning, but maybe it's gonna push up again. Still everything is bullish. There will be a pullback here, but is it a strong pullback or it's okay? Okay, we are having some pullback. So what we're gonna do, we're not gonna increase until we see how far this pullback is gonna be. We are right at the top, so far at the top. If we keep, it's a high risk because it didn't go our way. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see the reaction of the 15 because we are in the zone of sellers. Okay, we can, this is not supposed to be there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna raise our stop because did the behavior change? Yeah, MACD of the 3 start being negative. This is a bit risky. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna reduce. Let's see how it goes. Did we sign any divergence? Not yet. So in this case, we reduce the amount because you made a new low, no divergence. This is a new low, no divergence. And when there is new low, no divergence on 1 minute, there is divergence start forming on 3 minutes. You see, this is level with the RSI. This is high, this is level. That's mean a push is coming. So it's risky. So let's get out and see how strong it's gonna go. Let's wait because that's a selling zone. It's very risky. See, sometimes it doesn't come into our exact profit area, but close by it's good, and that's why we tried to push with this. We try. How much we got from this? I think we got $30. It's not bad. It's a short trade on 15 seconds, $30. It's not bad. Maybe someone will ask, are you serious? You do these efforts for $30 and $10 and that? Well, yes. If there is an opportunity, why don't you take it? You are watching on the screen. You are looking there. Remember, it's a small and slow. It's a small and slow progress. And you need to respect the law of it. That's the law of trading. So 10 here, 30 here, 20 here, 30 here. That's how you do it. Until you find a high quality good trade where you can put 10 micros or 20 micros where it gives you 200 in one push, and that happens only with a high volume day, and today is considered very low volume day. You see the movements is very slow, so you can't risk more than that, and you cannot look for more than that in that kind of condition. 30s, 10s, 40s, 50s, this is what you go for this kind of condition of the market. So what we are looking for, we know that when this goes negative, it's a bit weak, and we cannot consider to go buy again until we see the stochastic cross and go above. At the moment, stochastic is negative, represent the 30 minutes MACD, 30 seconds, sorry, and this is negative, is crossing. If this goes down below, then this is strong sell gonna be. And remember here, it was a good area to buy, but we didn't want to buy while the MACD here is starting getting negative. Well, we might gonna make a push, but since we have a diversion, we can't risk it. If the diversion fails and he pass this, then it's good to go higher, and even we go much higher. Maybe we go there. So let's see how it goes. So from here to here, there is divergence on 3. From here to here, there isn't divergence on a 5. But on 3 there is. 3 is more sensitive, and 3 can give you in between the sessions. 5, it's a bit bigger time frame. That's why I love the 3. 3 is into details, and even the 1 much into the details. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. That's fine, failed, but then look like this. Look this buy diversion. It went there. If this fails, goes down, it will go strong down, because if it goes against this buy diversion, it will go really strongly down. Did we have any sellers? Yeah, we had some. Do you have anything here? See this buyer, and then someone has taken that buy. We had this. So far, the push of the divergence of the 3, it wasn't very, very hard. Which means we were thinking maybe it goes all the way down, maybe. You never know. But since it didn't push too much down, slowed down again, that's means buyers are holding the position. If you cross this, I'll join again. But I need this to cross. This is the 1 minute also to cross. Okay, we need some confirmation. But it's going to be a very low quality trade though. We can only put 1. Where the distance is only 4 handles, which is $5. But $5 at the top is too risky. No, it's not worth it. In this case, it's not worth it, because we are in the zone of the sellers in the pre-market. This is sellers of the pre-market zone. Let's see what they decide. There is nothing is clear. Remember, the market can change. You need confluence in your favor. At the moment, the 1 minute is not doing that. 3 minute is not doing that. See, the MACD is increased for the price action. So overall, there is lower high, lower low. That's the good about MACD. MACD, when it tells you it's negative, it tells you on the 3. That means the 15 seconds showing lower high and lower low, because you see it's increasing negatively. Here, still positive on the 5. It means the 1 minute is not showing high, lower high, lower low. Still higher high and higher low. See, that's what it shows on the MACD. MACD positive, higher high, higher low on the 1 minute. MACD negative on 3 minutes, lower low, lower high, lower low. See, that's the form of it. That's the case of it. This is 30 seconds MACD. Now we are having a change in the MACD. Is it going to beat the one? Because 30 seconds is the first MACD that could change the direction of the one when it forms. With halfway, like half of the 1 minute is 30 seconds. MACD of 15 seconds is struggling, so still no good. Okay, this is MACD of the 15 minutes. It shows that the 3 minutes is higher high, higher low. See, it's higher high. This was a bend. Remember, look, went a little bit negative and then it changed its mind again. And there, what it says mean that 3 never got negative. Here, MACD on the 3, 15 minutes, it never went lower low, but here it went lower low. I mean, sorry, the stochastic. It formed a lower high and lower low. So this is a lower high, lower low. So this is it. That's why you can see lower low, lower high. That's all representing negative, but then it went up. When it goes above the pivot, that means it's cancelled the lower high and lower low. It becomes all of a sudden you start having a higher high. Supposed to go there, but it went halfway. So it was a dodgy area. Anyway, remember, what's the stochastic doing? Now this is 15 is representing 75 minutes. So if we go 75 minutes stochastic, you will see it's always been it never went high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low. It's not considered lower low because it's not below the pivot. Did the MACD went below the pivot? No, it never. So that's why there was lower low, you see, because since we have in the 75 minutes a negative with the red dot means negative, so we had at least one lower low, but you never know if that lower low gonna supported by another lower low. It didn't, so that's why in 15 when we had this negative, see, negative MACD, it formed a lower low, which is here, and that's stochastic for 75. He made lower low and then lower high, but he failed. He never succeeded. He went back. So on the 15, 75, Lower low, but we never had a lower high. Lower low, lower high, and failed. Lower low. Why did it consider lower low? Because the stochastic went below the pivot, so it considered lower low. But is it necessary it's going to go down more? You need the lower high and then lower low to confirm it's going down. Since it went to the middle, you don't go in. Okay, so now the diversion of the stochastic, see, the diversion on 3 failed. Failed, so we can go by. So now we should expect a stronger move. So sellers did not sell anything. At least we get double top. Let's see. I'm not going to go in yet. I need a pullback. But let's see. Come here to the discount. Come here to the discount. And I will buy you. Because your diversion failed. Right on the 21 moving average. This is considered a good trade. We have also diversions here bullish with 1. So I will put just 1 trade for now. Modify. Let's see how it goes. Based on what's going on, see the 3 is turning up. Based on what's going on, and the 1 is turning up, this is going top. So I will just add 1. We are going to 1 more push. You see this negative MACD represent the 1 hour? It says that on 1 minute there is lower low happened. Or I mean, the pivot has been reached. We made a lower low. This represent MACD on 1 minute. We made one lower low. But here it didn't confirm one lower low. So here it says lower low, but here there's no lower low. It means it's positive. It's not going negative. It's a divergence, it's disconnect. This should give us a sign of lower low. It did not. So this is a diversion. This should give lower low. It didn't. So a diversion.
Order canceled. Order canceled. Order canceled.
I see. We know it's going to go up. Unfortunately, it didn't reach this area to reload. Never mind. We will keep this. We will keep this to new highs. Let's see how it goes. Or at least here, and then I will move the stop loss. Just in case. As soon as it goes high, I'll move the stop loss. So interesting. This made new low on 15. It confirmed the new low. Yes, it did. So it was a genuine lower low. Yeah. Any diversions? Not yet. Nothing to be confirmed, so you need to watch. There will be a pullback. Okay. Here, 25 minutes represent the 5 minutes MACD. Stochastic went lower low from here. Did it go lower low? Okay, let's just add this. Yeah, it confirmed lower low. So I took one. It's reaching the zone, and it's a good decision now. So we've reached like $10, and now we're gonna move the stop loss up to here. Anything goes down, it will be strongly down, so that's fine. I'll keep this for the new high. If it didn't work, it's fine. We made $7 from this move. Can't risk more. And if it drops, we lose $5. So it's fine. I'm not bothered as far as I made a good setup for any new high. I'm ready for a new high setup. If it comes back, I will reload if he stays here. But if he stop me out, then it's not good. Now 1 hour, 1 minute, stochastic here, it's closely represent MACD or a lower low. So every time you see this going down, it means lower low here. Because stochastic here represent as almost a MACD. Almost. To be honest, to be more accurate, the 1 minute, if you, stochastic represent divided by 5. So 1 minute 60 seconds divided by 5, it's going to be like 10 seconds. So here we go. 60 seconds divided by 5, 12 seconds MACD. This is 15 seconds MACD, which is a bit slower than the 12 seconds. So here you reach the middle. This is will be closer to the middle. But give us a clue. It's like the new low of the 15 seconds. Do we need to see the new low here? Well, yes, because sometimes I like to see the MACD accurately, see the discount, how to react with the MFI, and so on. Divergence I get volume purchase of the institutes, and so on. So it's worth it to keep the 15. All right, this is low. This is supposed to push down. If it didn't push down and it went up, then it's gonna move. This is supposed to get it down, boat, down again, boat again, boat again, boat again, down. Let's see the down, how far it's gonna go. If we cross this area, it's gonna move up strongly. Yeah, it is going up. So divergence is not confirmed on the one. We're gonna go a bit higher. I think we are going for the new high. New high. Close to the new high. Confirmation on 3. Failed the MACD divergence on the bearish, but the MACD on the bullish is strong. This is going up. We got this shoes. It means it's above the RSI. This is indicator to confirm that this RSI is positive, MFI is positive, TSV is positive. So it's a shortcut signal to tell you everything is good in your direction. But it's not always the case. So when it's sideways, they are useless. Only in a trend. So now you have a good. Now we can keep two. We can reload. Anything comes here, we reload. So you see that 15 seconds? This is how you place your trade. Everything is lining up. 15 minutes positive, strong, RSI above with MFI. 5 minutes strong, 3 minutes strong, 1 minute also strong. Then you are ready to place positions on the 15 seconds. We expect the price to get into this level. So the price at the moment is 50.40 up to 50.42. We are talking about $2, 10 to 12 ticks, and that's for scalping is good. With a very low risk, 2 micros, it's not bad. So our first take profit will be somewhere here. Let's get this here and sell, and we put this one right at the zone that we want it to be. Take one of them. This is our stop loss. Can make 2 or 3. Here we go. So it was a successful trade so far. Now anything above here is going to make a new high, and we expect maybe a strong sell coming from the institutes. So it's as soon as he makes a new high, we will move our stop loss a little bit to the top. So let's reduce this to make it as a stop loss. Don't need this for now. Okay. We're going to keep this one as a trailer. We got some divergence on the RSI on the 15 seconds, but it's not strong enough. We need something confirmed either on 1 minute or on the 3 minutes. So far, if we look at the 1 minute, do we have any divergence from the top? Yeah, new high, price action, RSI and MFI did not make a very strong new high, and the MFI did not make a new high. So there is no confluence, there is disconnect. It's a bit risky. We could expect a drop, a strong drop. So let's look at the behavior of the price action. We are already setting up this trade to go for a new high. We never know. Could push really strong and maybe not. So at least we are ready for a trade. If it fails, then we're not going to lose much anyway. This ADX on 3 is very strong. Buy pressure is very strong, is a good sign. ADX on the 5 is good, on the 15 is good. There is no reason that to drop really strong. It will always keep pushing up and up. But we keep put a stop loss just in case a news comes up anytime. At least we are secured. Alright, so we are close to the new high now. Put 15 seconds. Got that. This is the new high exactly. So let's put that on the new high. So at least we know exactly where the new high is going to be. Go back to 15 seconds. Let's see. There we go. We've reached the new high now. So now we can move our stop loss a bit higher. Because in the new high, always expect big institutes stepping in. Hedge funds, banks, maybe they're going to start selling. And when they sell really strong. You will not have time to react. So it's always good to move your stop loss higher in case if that happens. Today so far is positive. We had a win yesterday with a $50. Today is about 50, so it's not bad. With this kind of condition, market is very slow. Very few people can do money in this kind of condition, where the volumes were very weak. But when you know the skills for 15 seconds, you can make money while others they don't. On 15 minutes, there might be a trade opportunity, but the problem is the 15 minutes, there is no good setup. The setup was in here, but at that time, it was very choppy. Prices going up and down, so even the 15 minutes traders, they wouldn't enter such a trade. It's too risky and it's close to the high, and no one places a trade where the ratio is like that. So if we look at the risk reward ratio on 15 minutes, no one will consider it. So here, lower high, and then it change. Let's assume we put from here. That is the good place to enter. Problem is, if you push your target to the top and then you put your stop loss something below up to here, because remember this is the low and you need to be like reasonable to extend it up to there. Look at the ratio. The ratio is not good. It's 0.07. Your ratio should be at least 1 to 1.2 or 1.5. So you need all the way there. And when you go into the unknown, no one will risk it. You cannot go into unknown area. That's not a good trade. So you need more pullback. So even the 15 minutes traders, they wouldn't enter a trade like this. We are focusing now on the 15 seconds. Any pullback below the ATR, we will add more. But it all depends on the move, how strong is going to go down and how strong is going to go up. The speed of the price, it tells you a story about the market. Any strong drop, it means a panic coming in, and when there's a panic, you don't buy immediately, you have to wait. But if it's a drop very slow, then you can consider to reload and buying it more, because there is buyers still interesting and they are not leaving the market. Okay, now this is here showing there is a block order by institutes, because when this is turning to blue in this candle, it means someone is coming in. And you see, look at the volume here. This is the volume indicator, and we can see white. That's mean the MFI confirming with this is going up. That's mean buyers are interested. So no sellers has been shown yet. It's good to go. Is things sounds good that this is going to go even higher. No sellers stepping in yet. But we just need to be careful from any divergence. Here there is divergence up to this level, but it went higher, and that's mean the divergence of the bearish is failing. This is unconfirmed divergence, so we can ignore it. Let's see the 3 minutes because it's stronger with divergence. That's the bearish. We went to new high, so the diversion cancelled for the bearish is no longer active. And the one after it, which is bullish diversion, hidden bullish diversion, is confirming the move. So that's mean we expect a strong move up. So it's good that we didn't take any profit. Our setup is good. We are going for a longer trade. We already in a new high stage. We are in the new high area. No panic, no sell yet. Now regards the 1 hour session, let's look at the volume in the 1 hour. So from here to here representing the 1 hour candle, and from here to here is a previous 1 hour. So thus the candles, the price action moving inside the 1 hour is going up. This is the red line represent the most strong volume and the most transactions made. So if the price drops, it likes to drops into this area, and that's what happened. It went up, then it went here, and then pushed again. So now we are going to new area. Now if we want to go back, it will go back up to here. So if it drops up to here, we're not gonna panic. That's a normal drop. Here is a normal drop. But if it goes below this, which is going all the way down, leaving this zone, going new low, then we can get a little bit worried, and then we think about closing our position. And that's not happened yet. The 15 seconds will not work on other futures. It will not work on oil. It will not work on Nasdaq. It will only work on S&P, strictly S&P 500, because the movement, the behavior of the S&P, it's different from the others. It's slower and it has a limited range of price move. While the Nasdaq, it needs a higher range of price move, so your stop loss has to be wider, and you cannot really place a trade on the 15 seconds because Sometimes he wants to do a pullback into the 1 minute or into the 3 minutes, then it will go in your direction, and that's impossible with the 15 seconds. So the Nasdaq, you can do a setup on 1 minute, the minimum time frame. You cannot do that less than 1 minute. Oil, it has to be 3 minutes minimum. You cannot go below 3 minutes with oil because of the stretched and extended move of the price. So this is the beauty of the S&P 500, that it gives us a chance to trade on 15 seconds while everyone else watching, waiting for a pullback. There is a strategy on the 5 minutes that to wait for the price to pull back on the 21 weighted moving average to place a trade. But the problem is when you put the ratio is not good, and thus again the 5 minute traders also they will be worried about that because it's very close to the top of the market, and the risk reward ratio will be too risky, and they cannot put this here. They have to go into the lower area, which is here or maybe here, and you see the reward ratio is not good, and you cannot do scalping with 5 minutes because the 5 minute is very slow and it can give you a wrong signals to exit. So you need a lower time frame for scalp. The lowest time frame for scalp is either 15 seconds or 1 minute. So here, if we look at again, we have this new high. Let's get rid of this because now this is the seller's area. Since it's made a new high, we can remove it, but let's be patient a little. But look what happened here. It went up, down, and then here is a good area to place an order because lower low, lower high, lower low, price action was going down, and then all of a sudden it made a new high. It's become higher high, and then pulled back. It didn't go lower low, so that's mean there is buyers stepping in this area. Then it went again higher high, and that's a confirmation they are moving up. So the next one you can start consider to place an order, and that's exactly what happened. When I went there, I placed an order and he went all the way there. So we managed to get this. We placed it because we saw that in 1 minute still doing higher low, nothing lower low. We see here lower low on 15, but we don't really consider it is negative or it's going short. No, it has to be at least lower low on the 1 minute. Since there is no lower low on 1 minute, it's safe to enter another trade on the 15 second. Alright, so we are going new high. As we expected. No sign of sellers yet. Sellers, they have to step in just like, for example, show you how the sellers should be stepping in. Here you see the volume, no colors in it. That's the volume here. Look at here the volume. Let's look at a seller example, how the sellers they look like. This is a seller place. This is a seller's, because right under it we have a yellow signal, means a strong sell. A long bar of red followed by a yellow. Sometimes it becomes blue, but doesn't matter because we look at the price action. If it's this one is blue and the price action is going down, then it is a selling anyway. But we need to see the yellow thing. That's a signal of the hedge fund institutes doing some sales. Here is, look, very long volume with yellow. See one very strong here. This is a strong one. Long bar with yellow, another long bar with yellow. That means a strong sell. And when you went down, you did a pullback and then eventually went down again because sellers are doing some sales. So that's the minimum we need to see to know if the sellers are stepping in. But so far we don't have any yellow. Okay, now we can see the opposite. We can see yellow going bullish, which is very good sign. It means we are correct. We are going in the right direction, and we are going with the way of the institutes and the hedge funds. We are going with them, so we are with the trend. And that's the beauty about it. You always pick, in the 15-second scalping, you must pick the direction of the institutes. You never risk go against them. Now, where do we go? Where we should take our profit? Since we have a Fibonacci, we can go into 15 minutes. We look at the pullback. So this is the lower low, but it didn't confirm with a new lower low. So we can start from here, putting the Fibonacci, and we stretch into the top. And now when it reached the top of the previous high, there's where you put the Fibonacci. Now the Fibonacci tells you expect the price should reach this area, the 0.27. Fibonacci is something many traders they consider, and even institutes they consider. So you need to think like them. So you put alarm here. If we reach there, then we consider to take it or to move our stop loss. If we go 1 hour, the same thing. So that's the pullback of the 1 hour, because institutes they consider 1 hour as a minimum time frame to make their plan on the trades. So that's the higher high of the 1 hour. That's a higher low on the 1 hour. So from here you put your Fibonacci level, and you go into the higher high again, and that's what you expect to go. So let's see how it goes. So that's the closest thing to do or to plan when you are going into unknown area. All right. Now with this strong buying, I am considering to reload again if it pulls back below the ATR. And this is ATR. It has to go brown color, just like here, that goes brown when the price action goes below the line. So if the price action go below this ATR will turn into a brown color. So anything below that is considered a good place to buy, which means on the 1 minute we explained earlier about this is the profile of the volume. This is considered a very good place to buy because now it's above the yellow, the blue. Anything below that is good to buy again. It's very tempting to take profit, but we don't need to rush for it. The market is in our side. Even if there is a strong sell or a pullback, there will be another chance to go for a lower high. Always there is a lower high. So for example here, when he made a higher high and he made a lower low, all of a sudden dropped, you have a chance to get a lower high. See, that's a lower high. So if he goes against you, you still have a chance to put some more and sell at the lower high to make it back. You average down a little, not much. You average down like maybe 1 extra micro or 2 micros, that's all. You don't take too much risk on the average down. Average down is only allowed in micros and in a very small size, where it will be like within your range of your loss, daily loss. So again here, lower low, we got a lower high, which is a chance to make it up. So that's our way of getting out if things goes against us. So for now, it's going way high. We don't have a lower low and we don't have a lower high. So there is plenty of time to react if things not right. We don't need to panic. We can keep it and we go for longer. So this is an evaluation account, a challenge account. If we reach 26,500, we will get funded with real money. So this is a journey. I'll record every day live to show you how you can get funded on the 15-second strategy. So far, we have profitable day yesterday and today's profitable day. It wasn't much to do because the market was sideways yesterday. Today is a bit better. So we will track this account, and this is the number of the account. This is the balance. Every day you will see the update of the balance, and you can go back into this video anytime to verify the trades. And I will put more videos to explain every single indicator, why they are there, why they are combined indicator two together, because they become more effective when they are combined. All the indicators you see are two types: price action and volume. And these are the two important things for your trades: volume and price action, nothing else. You need at least 3 types of price action to compare and validate for confluence, and also 3 types of volume. So ADX is representing volume, pressure, buyers and sellers. MFI next to it. Then here is a price action, which is a stochastic. And you have a stochastic and MACD indicator here, which is showing it as a dot. So if the dot is green, it means the MACD on lower time frame is positive. If this dot, if it's a red, that's mean the MACD on a lower time frame is negative. So that's related to MACD and stochastic combined, but for lower time frame. This TSV for volume, the gray bars, and this blue is MACD, standard MACD for the price action. TSV is for volume. Now the next one here is RSI, relative strength index, is for the price action. And the next one to it is MFI, money flow index, for volume. This also volume, but is showing me if that volume is strong enough, which represent the institutes with white color, and if it's yellow, that means very strong. Next to it is the cumulative delta, also for volume, and here is the standard volume you see in every broker. And this blue is the 20 moving average. Anything above the 20 considered strong move. And you see that it's coming with white as well, white color below it. So the white shows, and that means up. Now, here ATR, this is EMA, exponential moving average. Anything above the EMA on 1 minute considered bullish. We can consider buying. The same thing with the ATR is positive. And this is the price action for higher high and higher low. It's automatically printing. So you try your best to put indicators that makes your trade much easier, and you get as much confluence as you can. It's all about confluence and comparison. If you see disconnect, things are not matching, then you start having a doubt about your trade. You need to think more. And that's the advantage of the indicators. They tell you when there is something is suspicious. Something is not right. So this indicators are the same on this place, on the 3 minutes, the same in the 5 minutes. But in the 5 minutes, we have this yellow is representing weighted moving average. There is in the traders on 5 minutes, they are specially for 5 minutes traders. They consider this. So we have plenty of traders, they follow this, especially retailers, which is something you need when you want to place an order. You need to be within this area to place an order, so you have some kind of support from other traders. They push the price up. On 15 minutes, this is 50 EMA, and this gray line here, it's 200 EMA, which represent 50 EMA for 1 hour. This EMA, which is 800, represent the 50 EMA for 4 hours, because institutes, they consider 4 hours, 1 hour, and of course the 1 day. Now if I want to see the EMA for the 1 day, all I need to do is go to the 1 hour. Now I have the 50 EMA for the 1 hour already, and this gray is representing 50 EMA for the 4 hours, and the one below it is obviously going to represent the 50 EMA for the 1 day. Here it is. That's the 1 day 50 EMA. And this always need to be checked in every single day to see what the institutes are thinking about. They are going to buy or going to sell. We sometimes get distracted and we don't pay attention. So when you see this red line EMA very close to the gray, and especially if it's very close to the purple one down there, that means you need to be extra careful about your scalping, because it means, and as institutes are maybe around, could jump in at any time and decide to make a move, and you cannot do anything at that time. It's not a trend, it's a sideways, and so it's better to be avoided. Today we are doing 15 seconds because everything's lining up and it's a strong trend. Now let's see what's happening. Now there is some cells going on in here. Do we have any yellow? Let's check. Any yellow strength of sellers? No. We have here yellow. No, that's not yellow, that's white, but a strong bar of sell. But then it's been taken away by other buyers, so it's gone. This is dead. So it's not valid. Again, they sell here, but it's not valid because it's being pushed again. Here, pushed again. Okay, so there is some institutes deciding to sell, taking some profits. So it's a good idea to consider taking some profits or to reload. Let's see how it goes. Now we said we need to buy below this, and this is a good area to buy. Well, let's see how fast it's gonna drop. Now if it hit my stop loss, I wouldn't worry because I can jump in again, and I will be happy if it drops all the way down there, because we will expect a very strong buy and we can increase the size. It will be a high quality trade where you can put 5 or 10 micros. So I hope it drops so quick here. I hope it's doing hit my stop loss. Sometime hitting your stop loss is good because it's a great opportunity to reload with better size. But you need to act fast. Scalpers are fast. You need to make decision very quick. 15 minutes traders, they can't do that. They are much slower in reaction and they can't handle that. It's not everyone can be a scalper on 1 minute or 15 seconds. But scalpers, they can be traders on 15 minutes with no problems. It's like manual and automatic. If you know how to drive manual car, you can drive automatic easily. Alright, some sales is going on. It's a very slow sell. And that's a good opportunity, so let's get ready. We had $30 already and then we give it away, but it's not problem because with this drop it's an opportunity to make more than 30. That's how we think about it. Just need to be patient. This drops with 1 minute, 30 seconds dropping also. Boom. It was very close to 127. My trade will be 5 if it goes up, so I will put 2. Here, anytime. If it goes up, it's not yet. We need a higher high. We need to see a higher high first. But expect a strong move. So this is sellers. This is also sellers because it went down. This is sellers. This is buyers and buyers. Are they going to fail? Well, they did. Any divergence? Yeah. We have a nice divergence in. Very, very nice divergence. It's here. Slow. This is high. See? So if we drag, this is high. This is low. Same thing with the 3 minutes. Here it is. Low. High. This is high, low, this is the low. This is the higher low. This is the new low. Okay. Now, any move, we will move in as a lower high. We will trade the lower high. Why? Because this is connect to each other. So it means the behavior of the market has changed. Expect a lower high, and the lower high will be somewhere here. To be buy but failed. This is where take a profit area for the lower high. That's the lower high. Take your time. Take your time as much as you want, because we will catch you when you bounce. Okay, so we take this here, because if it goes up, then it's a sign of strong bounce. This is going negative for the one. It's negative. It's going to take a while to go back if he wants to go back, but so far we can see it's turning. We need to see a lower high. Okay, I will change this to 1 because we went too much down. Don't want to risk more than 1. And then we will wait for the lower high. Okay, we see a strong push by the volume. Here, this is a good bar. Stepping in. Okay, now if we push back again, it will be a good high. We need to beat the price in here because that's where it pushed back. And let's see who's going to win in this battle. Remember, if anything crosses this area, is considered as strong push. Or anything goes here, that's even brilliant. So we have this sellers here. That's a lower high. We should find a lower low. If it doesn't do a lower low and you jump, then it's good to go in. All right. Changing in the format. This is a higher high. On the 15 seconds.
Order filled.
Good to go. Let's see if there's a more lower high. We need to get this above crossing. It's a very good trade setup. I know this is risky, but it will give us a lower high where here, that's our limit. We can go one more. And we can go from here one more, and we can go here one more. We can do 5 trade. 5. This is a good quality trade. Any drop, any lower high is great. Good.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Okay. This is a high quality trade. Can put modify, and we put here things lining up. We know this is a bit negative price action, but the volume is strong. You see, this is strong volume on TSV. MFI is above, MFI is above. This is above, this is going buy again. This is turning around, going up. This is bearish diversion, but failed. It become bullish diversion, strong. So everything looks good. This is a plus trade. And if it's a plus trade, we can even increase into another 6 if it drops back. And you will be like, stop loss will be 17. Just in case. And let's hope it will not fail. Where is the lower high? The lower high is there. This is the lower. This is our target. I will put some. I will take half or 2/4 of it. That's the scalp we will do. So because we've said that this is the lower high area. If he fails there. Now we will buy one here if it drops to average, because the total is 20 micros. That's our total. We want to win here or one here, and let's activate the buttons, which is buy sell buttons. We need to act faster on the A plus trade. You need to act faster on that. Okay, this is going to be 19. Because if he jumps, okay, come on, give us one more. So far this is going positive with the MACD on the 30 seconds. Sounds good. This is positive. Just need to be patient. So from 43, 42.50 to 45 is $2.50. Is about 10 ticks, which is worth it for scalping. Very good for scalping. Good job. Now we are going. Here we go. Come on. Reach the target. Reach the target. Good. Come on, one more. Wow. We eat 19 all in one go. So we forgot to change the size in here, but never mind. It's alright. It was a good trade at the end. Now we have only 2 left. Oh, I mean, we went the wrong direction. That's a mistake. So let's just leave just one. This is the lower high. We should leave just one. So let's buy just one to leave it for a higher move if we can.
Order canceled. Order canceled. Order canceled. Order canceled. Order filled. Order canceled. Order canceled. Order canceled.
So it reached our target. It was a good high quality trade. This is how we do it. You can see that we made almost 0.5% on this trade. Is a high quality 0.5%. And high quality is that you need 2 high quality trade and you are good for the day. You made 1%. Now we will try. Now this is a very risky area. It's a decision making now. It's either going higher or dropping back. We took our profits and well, we didn't mean to take it. We meant to take half of it, but when I insert the button, I forgot to reset the size of it. So never mind, mistakes happens, but it's good that mistakes was something easy to fix. Let's just keep one because it might go longer, but let's do it here, just here. This is like always, it's good to put the price below this ATR or below this blue line of the session because that's a discount area to consider. So let's see how far it goes. If it's not gonna go down, I'm not interested. Remember, we can get another opportunity. We already got a good quality trade. Everything was lining up. ATR 5. So you see that it's a good strategy. The strategy I'm teaching you here has an edge. And all you need to do is practice, follow the videos, indicators I explain on how to execute, risk management, and the psychology. Then you will be a profitable trader and financial freedom. as we expected, this is a lower high area. And because there was so much sale in there, remember? So if we look here again, how did we decide this is a lower high area? Because of the volume. Look, this is sellers here. Boom, boom, boom. Look how big it is. This is the sellers. And this is the stop losses. If you hit the stop losses, it will jump easily to the new high or to the top. You will be interested to get a buy here and see how far it goes, because that's the beginning of the sell and that's the stop losses. So anything above that is considered as a hitting the stop loss. So far, profitable day. We lost some in the beginning. We made profit, we lost, and now we made it back at the end of the day. It's all about patient. If it's meant to be profitable for today, you are meant to be profitable. If not, not. So it's good. Okay, now we can see failure. Let's look how far it goes. Because if that lower high failed, that means we expect a strong sellers coming in. So this is good. Um, it's good that we have closed our positions in this area. We made a profit because we knew that this is going to be a lower high. All right, so now we can see it's switching again. Behavior is changing. Negative MACD means the 1 minute is lower low on the way. But we need the stochastic to go below. And this is negative, means, and it means, when this negative means 1 minute, MACD is negative. Or below the pivot. Sideways. It's not deciding yet. All right. Market is getting weaker and weaker. Price is dropping. Let's see the sellers, how they are stepping in. Sell, 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 taken away by buyers, and then sellers are stepping again. Yes, some sold again, buy, sell, buy, sold again. All right, diversion, but the diversion failed. Boom. Okay, doesn't look good yet. No buying opportunity, and no selling opportunity either. We don't know when it's gonna go back again. All right, so this is sell. Let's see on 1 minute what's doing. All right, higher high, higher low, lower high. Now, is it gonna go lower low? How far the lower low gonna be? Here? Could be. So this is the previous, this is the place, this is the discount area. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so see here diversions, if there is any. No new low, no new low in either, so there is no diversion yet. This is low. It's supposed to be a diversion, but it didn't go further, so it's get disconnected. Now, if he makes a new low, this diversion failed. So this diversion is no longer active. It's been cancelled by this. And this is also cancelled it. So we don't consider this anymore. It's gone. Now here is new low, but this is did not make a new low. So there is possible another diversion coming. So here, this is a new low, and this is, did not make a new low. But on 1 minute, it's not showing. We should see it on the 1 minute, so that is not validated yet. 5 minutes here diversion. This is low. This is new low. Here is no new on RSI, new low on MFI, no new low on the price action. So it's possible another push. But how do we verify that? We need to see break of the price action moves. Lower high, lower low. You see higher low, and then boom. Lower low, lower high. Here it should be either lower low or higher high, or sideways. Now for the closure, we need to plan when in the last 2 minutes of the market. Do we go in on the 9 o'clock sharp on the closure in the last minute? Well, market is very strong. If it pull back up to here and there will be a 9 o'clock, then expect a push. If it's making new high and the market close, expect a drop. So it depends. Let's see how it goes. Now, our only concern if there is any news, any market earning. Is any earning for today? Okay, let's see earning. Earnings today on Nasdaq. Let's check the news. Daytime. Pepsi, ENP.
Potential on ES.
Pepsi. I don't think it will make a big impact on the market. Today is what? 9th. It's not much for release today. Anyway, the market's frozen. I mean, no move. Okay.
Potential on ES. On ES.
All right. No much. With this week market, I expect there is a drop. A drop to go back into the beginning of the market where the volume was. Let's see where's the volume most of the time. Volume will be 7 handles down. So anything up to 7 handles will be hold there. So maybe now we have a little gap of 7 handles. It could drop on the closure. Mm. Seven to 10. Hello. Okay, remember when we gave out $30 when it was all the way to at the top in there? But because we didn't know if it's gonna go there or not,
Potential on
or
ES.
keep going, we want to keep it, but got stopped out. But we made it back with much more than 30. So that's the thing. You need to be patient. So we made trades there, closed there, and we made more than 30. We made almost 100. So no worries if you get stopped out. Don't regret why you didn't close it because you never know. All right, so let's see now. Higher high, but it failed. Any diversions? Yep, there is a diversion. Any diversion? Yep. 1 minute, 3 minutes. Somehow, yes, on MFI. New low, new low. Not very strong to buy. Well, I prefer to wait for it to go high, give me a proper lower high, and then sell it at the closure. That's what I will think about. I'm not gonna buy.
Potential on ES.
We have buyers. Hit the new high. Confirmed on 1 minute, a genuine. Buyers stepping in. Sellers also strong.
Potential on ES.
Yeah, they are confirmed sellers. But if they get stepped out, it's a buy. Okay, it is a buy. Kan selam yani.
Order filled.
All right, so we see some buyers tipping in, forming higher low high, higher low, but it's not confirmed yet. It says higher high, so we have to wait for the higher low, how it behaves. It's not really convincing. It's really risky. Last 2 minutes, and it's right in the middle. Not at the top to sell, not at the bottom to buy. The closure is maybe stays in between, and you will close just close by.
Order filled. Target filled. Order filled.
Potential on ES. Potential on ES. Potential on ES.
Okay, now we are on the closure. Let's see if it's gonna jump.
Potential on ES.
It's not a good place to place any trade on the closure. You have no idea where it's gonna go. No.
Order filled.
Yeah. As we expected, the closure is just in the middle. That's it for today. Thank you very much. And so far we made 100 on top of $110 on top of yesterday balance. So another positive day. We are in profit in total 25,157. And remember, it was a tough market, very slow. We did a scalp and it was successful. We lost some of our profit, but we made it back, and that's good. So see you